So we have another example where you might use an equation that has a square root in it. And it's talking about skid marks that a car makes. So it says skid marks and speed of a car. If the length of the skid marks is d feet. Okay, so d is the length of the skid mark. Length of skid. Then the speed, s, so s is the speed, of the car before the brakes were applied can be found by using the formula s equals the square root of 24d. So there's my formula. Years ago there was an accident and the police came out and my sister was like, oh, they'll be able to tell how fast that car was going by measuring the skid marks. And she was right. Here's the formula. Okay, so an accident investigator measured the skid marks of the car. The length of the skid marks was 76 feet. Okay, so that's the d. Use the formula to find the speed of the car before the brakes were applied. Round your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay, so it says to round our answer, so that tells us something right there, but we don't always know when we're going to round, but this time we're going to need to. Okay, so we need the formula. S equals the square root of 24d. We're trying to find the speed of the car, but we know the length of the skid mark, 76. Okay, now you could just multiply that out. What's 24 times 76? We're going to need a calculator sometimes. So I get 1,824. And then I'm just going to take the square root of that number on my calculator. And I'm getting S equals 42.708313. Anyway, that's what my calculator says. But if they want us to round to the nearest tenth, that's going to be the 7 right there. That would be the nearest tenth. So I look behind the 7, it's a 0. So it's not going to round up. And so we're going to say the speed of the car is approximately. You can use that symbol for approximately if you want. It means we've rounded it off. 42.7 miles per hour. Okay? So there's that one.